Oh, okay, there it goes. Oh no, that's a picture. This car. Hi, Instagram. Welcome to Goddess Lounge 2020.
We both in the house tonight.
Ow. Stand back. Here we go.
Hey, Facebook. Happy Friday. We in the house tonight.
Hello.
Together again.
We're back. Trying to get Facebook together, guys. Let's see.
Instagram. Oh, mom, a button.
Hey, QB.
That's not what I wanted to do.
Okay, let's see. It says telling me to add a title.
We're getting ready, guys. I'm so happy to be out. With my homie.
All right, got the comments set up.
All right.
Okay.
What's up, YouTube?
Hello. Hi, YouTube. Hi, Facebook.
Hey, Instagram. Let me go live on my joint.
Let's see. I'm at 90%. That's good.
Hey, Instagram. What's up? I ain't seen y'all in a minute. I ain't been on the gram in a minute.
Say, whose fault is that?
Yeah, I deleted it off my phone.
Oh my gosh.
I
You got to
deleted-
connect with the people, honey.
Girl, I just need a social media break sometimes.
Hey, Stacy. What's up, girl?
And yeah, Instagram and Facebook. Well, I have been on Facebook on my computer. Like when I'm working from home, I'll scroll and like. I might even post, but it's not on my phone though. It doesn't travel with me. It's just doing work hours. Yeah, doing work hours. Yeah. I work for myself. So,
Wow.
so I give myself permission.
It's a sad world we in when ladies got to be working.
But yeah, I know, right? I know. Yeah.
We're still trying to escape the 9 to 5.
We'll get there. We'll get there. But the gods and goddesses in the universe can hear us.
Yes, please listen. All right.
How y'all week been? Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. How y'all been doing out there?
How y'all been doing? I've been enjoying my summer.
Yes.
Eating better as always in the summer. I eat better because I'm home and I have time to do stuff like cut up watermelon. I'll post that pictures afterwards. I bought this big watermelon, seeded watermelon. Yay!
Yep, that's the only way to eat.
So excited. Seeing one of my high school friends that was at the Amish market yesterday and today. And I was like, they got watermelon. And she was like, yes. I was like, I'm going up there.
Yep.
And they had it, and I cut it up, and oh my gosh, it's so sweet.
Oh gosh, I love seeded watermelon.
It is so good, guys.
You get the real big old monster watermelon.
Yeah, it's huge.
I fill up your whole refrigerator.
I'm gonna show you the container I got it in. The container is like this tall and this wide.
Oh my
it was
God.
so much watermelon. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
And I've been looking at juicers, new juicers too.
I thought about that, getting me one, a stainless steel one.
Yeah, I find it's a nice one. It's I watched Fully Raw Christina, so she did a comparison to the one I already had, the Breville one, and then this new one called Nama. Oh my gosh, the Nama one is way better than the Breville one.
Really?
Yes, you yield more juice. The pulp is dry, which means it sucked every bit of juice out of those.
Gosh.
She did celery, she did pineapples, and she did carrots. It sucked everything out and it showed the Breville. I'm like, yes, that's why I stopped juicing, because it would be so much pulp and I'll be like, it'd be wet. I'm like, this isn't pulling out all the juice.
Yeah.
At all. I have a container full of pulp and I didn't reuse it. A lot of people reuse it for, baking and make, bread and all that. But
Right.
I'm not that holistic.
Yeah. I
doing
didn't
none of
either.
that. So I was just like, I felt like it was such a waste.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna get that new juicer. Y'all will see. You can make nut milk with it. Oh my God, much easier. You don't have to be trying to strain it. And you don't have to do none of that. I was like,
where
yes.
are you getting it? I'm gonna go with you.
Yeah, online.
Oh, it's online.
Yeah, they say you can
go
do
to Bath and Body Works and get it.
I didn't even look to see if they had it. When I went to the link in her description, it went straight to the website.
Oh, I see. Oh, so
Yeah.
she's promoting.
Probably she did a comparison, but I was like that comparison. I said, yeah, I already know I got the Bravo. I already know it's juicy. It's not too juicy.
Yeah,
everything is too wet. The pulp is wet. It's
what
time to go back on my juicing.
Instagram.
Time to go back on my juicing cycle again. Hey yo, hey Evan, what's up, brother-in-law? How are you? Yeah, so I miss it. I miss it because I used to do it all the time. Hey, Andre, I don't like that pulp, Andre. I do not. I don't like it.
Yeah, keep it on Instagram.
What? Really?
Yeah, to start it back.
Okay.
Delete and start over.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't like the pulp. I don't know what to do with it.
Yeah, well, you can use it as compost, bury it if you like for your plants, whatever. You can do that. One time I juiced ginger and carrot, and so I took the ginger and carrot and I made cookies with it. I just took oatmeal, ginger, carrot, mixed it, put it in the oven, and I had these. Oatmeal cookies was good.
Really? You mix oatmeal with it too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's how, and I baked it. I may have added something else to it, but I just made cookies.
Okay.
Oh, they were so good. That was a long time ago.
People use it. What was Christina was saying? She was going to use the celery pulp to make seasoning. I guess you're going to dehydrate it and make seasoning. I'm like, okay.
I tried to make veggie burgers one time with it. It didn't work. I didn't have the stuff to keep it to make it like a patty. I didn't hold it together. Yeah, I tried soaking it in like chia seeds. No, it was flax seeds because flax seeds will thicken up too. Yeah, I should have did chia seeds instead. That probably would have been better, but it didn't. It didn't work out. Okay, I had to get a recipe or something. I was just going off of just regular, just trying to do it.
I know. Look, trying to preserve it. Like, hey, I got it. Let me go ahead and use it.
Yeah,
that's what's up. Okay.
Well, tonight, guys, we are going to be talking about something that's not happy. We're going to be talking about a friend of mine, a really good friend of mine. It's a bartender at the famous fish market in Clinton, Maryland, for people who are local. They already know about the fish market. Everybody know about the fish market.
Before the quarantine.
Yeah, that was the
hangout spot.
The
food was good. Seafood platter, you get so much food. The band would play there. You'd be shoulder to shoulder. It was the happy hour spot. That was my spot.
And a good friend of mine has been bartending there for 10 years. And so I have a few friends that are bartenders. I already know during COVID, starting from March till now, that they probably, they wasn't working. So one of my friends was selling drinks. Was he's a bartender, was making alcohol you could buy. And
people, a lot of people do that too for a side business.
Yeah, and was selling it. So, but my one friend, I don't know that he was doing that. I don't know what he was doing during that time. But so things had kind of started opening back up, right? In our county. So things were opening back up. Some restaurants were opening their doors. So then BLM, I hate even saying that acronym, but then the thing happened with that guy that got killed or whatever by the police. So
George Floyd.
Okay, yeah, got him. So the thing that happened, and so then everyone is all, in this whole BLM movement stuff or whatever, and all this Black Power, whatever. So now I'm controversial because I don't buy into or tap into or participate in things that are popular stuff. Usually things that are popular and get a lot of press and a lot of attention has been created in some way, some way, shape, or form. So I normally don't participate in fads. That was a fad. So anyway, apparently there was an incident that happened at this fish market. And my friend had posted a couple things, and I was like, "What's going on?" I didn't understand the post because I was only kind of seeing little bits of pieces. I don't watch the news or whatever because I don't get brainwashed or whatever. So then I asked my mother, because she lives right down the street from the fish market. She goes, "Oh yeah, they were protesting the fish market. The owner is traditionally racist, and he's been, historically racist, blah, blah, blah." I say racist. I say nothing but Black people in there every week. Nothing but us up in there every week. And she goes, "Yeah, people they don't care, So anyway, fast forward, my friend posts yesterday a GoFundMe post. And he goes into the story about what happened and how it was a misunderstanding. He waited on the gentleman.
Let's read it.
Okay,
let's read it. So, because we want to be accurate.
Mm-hmm.
When we're delivering information to everyone.
And hey V and all V, some friends and followers.
And thank you V for
letting us tell your story.
Letting us share your story.
Yeah.
Well, we want to be accurate when we share it. So. All right. You want me to read or?
Yeah.
Okay. So it says, caught in the crossfire between protesters, COVID-19, and permanent unemployment. How did this happen? I never thought I would see the day that I would be staring at a GoFundMe screen, but here I am. It would take two things for me to lose my marriage, my job, and the ability to take care of my children with the debt I accrued along the way. The first would be a pandemic. Let me share what happened to me. There was a neighborhood seafood restaurant called the Fish Market of Clinton, Maryland. I was a dedicated bartender for about 10 years until suddenly the coronavirus happened and I was on unemployment. That's when the marriage ended. Then in June, things started to open up to phase 1 and 2 in our state. And the fish decided to also. There was hope. I made the choice to come back on and rather work than sit at home and collect. That is, with the promise of having all my regular patrons back eventually. Heartbreak wasn't going to stop a workaholic. Friday, June 26, 2020, a misunderstanding happened between a new patron and one of the owners. Link below in blue. It will give you some scope on what happened here. And we'll share this GoFundMe with you all so you can see for yourself. Don't think we're sitting here making up stuff.
Right.
So y'all act
and
like
then
we don't fact check stuff. Yeah, that's another story. Anyway, the misunderstanding. For another perspective and how it turned into a full-blown BLM, Black Lives Matter, protest, you can check out this link below. Washington Informer. I was the person who served Mr. Rollins the rest of that fateful night. His food and drinks were comped. Subsequently, the next day after he met with the co-owner again, food and drinks comp, I thought amends were made until I noticed protesters congregating, in which I said to Mr. Rollins that he couldn't stop them. At that moment, I didn't fully comprehend how true that ultimately was. I and 50 plus other of my co-workers, who happens to be mostly minorities, was out of a job and a means to take care of ourselves and our families. The dark side of social media and news outlet. One picture and one post ignited a frenzy. Alliances were made. Employees even had to choose sides, and a with us or against us mentality began. If you stayed in support of the fish market, you were made to be a villain, racist, Trump supporter, pariah, and outcast to the community protesting. My personal vocal posts were met with responses like we were casualties of war and collateral damage. Here, I thought I was just a neutral, critical thinking human being. I would even have invited innocent bystander as a response, but that's not the tone. Let's see what the fish market was for me in the community. I'm a career bartender, but not any. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay, I did. The lessons to take here is that you can be bullied out of a business if a misunderstanding happens. It doesn't matter how something starts. Your job can be canceled at any moment, though through no fault of your own. My own reaction. He was hot. This man is mad. He lost his job, and I'd be pissed too.
Mm-hmm.
What the fish market was for me in the community. I'm a career bartender, but not an ordinary one. I happen to be a magician. I earned every one of my regular patrons' trust throughout these years. I laughed and cried with them, celebrated their triumphs, and held them through their disappointments and shortcomings. I was the people's bartender. The following videos, while only moments, are just the surface, but they may help you realize how great the place was and who I am. So he posted a couple of links, probably a couple of videos of him working and servicing his patrons. Besides food and beverage safety, making sure everyone I served having a great time as a head bartender, I wanted to share a piece of how I did what I did. Let's see. Why am I asking for help? Currently, I'm a little deep in debt. I work check to check, as you can imagine. I have a used car I owe, home repairs that I made that involved plumbing damage when all the kids were in the house, and a few overdue credit cards. While I would love to tell you how I wanted my own bar, and if you had a few $1 million lying around, I would gladly use it to buy the fish market and employ everyone without a job now. But I'm not, because that's a fairy tale. The GoFundMe guarantee says I have to explicitly state what I would use the funds for. So the above total I will use to keep myself afloat for the next few months of bills, sans my mortgage, of course. I live in the DMV, PG County, and at that is wildly expensive here. Anything in excess will be used for the employees to help buy the fish market. Why not find another job, you ask? So the rest you all can let me see, read. Let's see, we'll read the little updates, recent updates. While a sit down between the fish market and protesters did happen, protests did not stop as a result, taking the future out of our control. With COVID-19 at the front door, a racial protest at the back door, all of it has gotten out of hand. All we wanted to do was work and feed our families. In conclusion, I'm just an average working guy that recently lost everything I labored the last decade for and wants to get it back together. While as embarrassing as it is, what can I do but reach out to the world? If you can't donate or help right now, please know that I understand. It's tough for a lot of us right now. It costs nothing to share your friends and family that can, though. I will be updating the status constantly, and I want to thank you all for donating. Your friendly neighborhood bartender V. Oh my. Right now he's looking to raise $33,000, of which he has $1,966. So I'm going to post the link. Let's see.
Yeah, this I was triggered when I read that first because he's a really good friend of mine. Such a sweet guy. Awesome friend. Awesome. And anyway, so prior to seeing that, I saw a video posted on a group I'm in. And it was a video of a woman who did a breakdown of BLM. And she just went to the website of Black Lives Matter and read the about portion of the website. And I would suggest that y'all go to the website and read the about portion for yourself, but I'm going on memory, not verbatim. But basically what they were saying is that the organization was established for the LGBTQ ABCDFG community, and it's for them. And I guess within their community, they need they need to be recognized because they're Black or something. So they created BLM. It has been flipped and used for standing up for Black lives or whatever. And so therefore, so then I was triggered when I saw that BLM was in my community protesting. So this makes me think of when people, first of all, as Black people, we don't research things before we jump on bandwagons. We quickly jump on bandwagons and follow the crowd. We do not research what really is happening and what's going on. And from a person that's like outside looking in, because I don't participate in pop culture and stuff like that, how I see is when you have this type of situation with B and all the people, the 50 plus employees that work there, you have people protesting an establishment, but not really thinking about the impact it really has on the community. So I was talking to my son about this. He goes, yeah, but even if it wasn't started as that is used right now to help Black people, I said, BLM does not help Black people. I said, those protests do not help Black people. I said, they are hurting the community. Like for instance, my local community has been hurt by the BLM protests. These families cannot pay their bills. They can't provide for each other. This trickles down to the children and to the wives, the marriages being ended. All of this because you want to protest because some guy has some misunderstanding at a bar. That does not warrant a whole freaking protest and a closing of an entire institution that hires 50 plus people and takes care of families, over 50 something families, which probably trickles to elderly, to children, to the community at large. We really have to think about the actions that we do and how it really affects our people. Whether or not this guy or whomever the owners are were racist or not, they employed our community. They gave money, they put money back into our community by having jobs for these people. And so that they can work and support their families, their wives, their grandparents, their parents, and everybody else that they're supporting within the community. Mm-hmm. So we really need to take stock and think about the actions that we do and stop jumping into these fads and bandwagons and what have you. So that's my BLM rant. My other rant is the COVID-19 rant. Let it go. Okay? Because listen, girl, we need to get back to normal. People, see, in our area, this is the DMV, DC, Maryland, and Virginia. This is a highly government funded area. Like most people have cushy government jobs, they work from home, they're not affected. They're just at home. Maybe the kids get on their nerves because they got to do homework, but they still have their full-time jobs intact. Okay, most people do. Mm-hmm. So they don't see this other side of how it's affecting the people who service us. Or like when we try to have fun, we're just going to stay home. We're going to wear our masks. Keep everything closed down. That's how people are saying, like, no, open stuff back up so we can get back to normal, because there won't be no more normal. It's going to be way more homeless people, way more homeless children. This is unacceptable. And supposedly these businesses are supposed to be helping people. They're not helping. They're not. Mm-hmm. They're profiting from this. They're getting these government benefits.
Yeah, big corp is profiting. A lot of small businesses have closed down.
Yeah, I mean, like banks, like mortgage companies.
Let's be clear. Big corporations.
Yes,
they're the ones
they are profiting.
Because I mean, small businesses, a lot of big corps, because of their, I forget what the parameters are for how much you need to make, but a lot of the big corporations got money from all of this that's going on, and the small businesses, they just had to shut down. They had no choice. You know what I'm saying?
And small businesses are the foundation and the backbone of our communities. This is what drives our communities as small businesses. Mm-hmm. So it's time to just really, people, please wake up. Use your common sense when it comes to COVID-19. You don't have to close businesses. You don't have to be 6 feet and wear a mask. Why you need both? Why you need both? Why you need both? Could someone tell me?
People aren't doing it anyway. I just want let me just get my rant.
Okay.
Let me take a drink. And I don't want to hear none of you. Let me bring it together because I'm about to go there. Okay. People are not even doing the 6 feet. When you're in the store, they're not. People are still, you looking for something and people are standing right there by you. It's like, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? They're not even doing it. And I mean, it's like, oh God, I just feel like is so much fear mongering.
Mhm.
I'm gonna say this again because all you medical people, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Yes, it's a virus that exists.
Yes, it does.
We know this.
Mm-hmm.
Check.
Yeah.
Check.
Okay.
That off the list.
Mhm.
Okay. Do we need to still, have everything shut down and all? And this is the question I ask because it makes no sense to me because I always think outside of the box. So, for example, I believe it was Miami, the beach. What's the beach? Famous beach down there?
South Beach.
South Beach.
Mhm.
Crowded, packed. I guess because the news were recycling the pictures. So I guess let's put up the quotation because every news outlet seemed to be recycling the same picture of the beach
all the
with
different
with the people wearing the same suits. That's not amazing. So anyway, with that, so you're telling me that thousands of people are at the beach, and then the next day on the news, it's been a spike. So I'm up here thinking with my logical mind that God gave me.
Yeah.
So did them people go get tested? All those thousands of people go
on the same
How do
day?
you know if there was a surge?
48 hours prior to that, because it takes 24 to 48 hours for your results to get back.
The next day, I'm
So
like, y'all,
what's happening?
think about. I'm like, that makes no sense. So you telling me all those people went to the beach and 24 hours? No, not even 20. Less than 24 hours later, they went and got tested
on the same day.
And then they knew that it was a spike. I'm just like, where's this? How do they determine this? If anybody out there knows, please let me know. Enlighten me.
Please tell us.
Okay, because I will forever tell you I am a student, always until the day I transition up out of here.
Yeah.
But it makes no sense.
Yep.
It doesn't make sense.
And then you got,
to me.
I think they said 15. My sister told me 60,000. Then I heard it was 15,000. Okay, 15.
And the numbers, they said that they were messing with the number. They came out and they did admit that they were fudging some of the numbers. So it's like, you just don't know. And then with the thing, let's talk about the money. These places not accepting card, that they just want cash only. Okay, and if you have any coins, are y'all trying to collect all this money? I mean, they say they feel like everything's about to move to online, which I feel like it is, because they want to be able to see what you're spending your money on, how much you're spending on, and then they can push a button and stop your spending when money is no longer relevant. It's a lot of things. It's not just, I just want people to open their eyes, because it's not just COVID-19. Okay, yes, the virus, boom, that's over here. But it's a lot of underlying stuff going on. It's people on trial for this sex trafficking. And we're in an area where it's high.
Yeah, they do it.
Okay.
They do it here. It's a
alarming numbers.
It's a big
okay.
thing here in Washington. Yep.
Oh my God. I just want people to open their eyes and just, oh my God. If you don't believe me, go follow Young Pharaoh. Please. Okay. Because he researches everything. Don't come to me asking me for sources and resources. I ain't got it for you. Go to Young Pharaoh, okay? Or go to follow Dan, no, is it Dana or Dan?
Dane Calloway.
Dane Calloway on YouTube. Yeah. Y'all want some or Dr. Shiva, or you can follow Rizza of Islam. And there's plenty of people. Y'all just don't just follow the news. Be smart. Educated, melanated people that we came here to be, and do your research. Please. Open more than just a college book, okay? A workbook or something, okay?
Yeah, please don't just go by what CNN, MSNBC,
please
Fox,
go deeper.
These news,
is what I'm saying.
Just saying, even Google.
Don't fall for.
Don't just go by what Google say either, because Google
will send you. You know what I'm saying?
They up in there.
They all a part. They're a part of it too. It's just more going on, guys.
Yeah, way more.
All we want you to do is just giving you this information so you can do your own research.
Just get you
don't take anything we say as valid. Yeah, because you are a sovereign being. Okay. And you have eyes. Y'all can sit and watch reality TV and sit and binge watch cartel shows. I'm guilty. But I do my research and I gotta, be balanced. Yeah. So it's like, please just do your research and don't just come to me with what CNN says, or NBC or ABC News. You're gonna have to give me some more. I need more sources than that. I can't just because I don't even watch news that often. Every time I put it on, it's the same thing. They run the same story, the same loop.
Yep.
all day. So
All
you
day.
get caught up in that loop. Ugh.
Mhm. Don't get caught
Anyway,
up.
and then I saw this foolish woman. I don't care, sitting there driving with a mask on, and then she had on a plastic face shield. I'm just like, why are you driving with it on? Take it off. I want to hold my horse. Take it off. You're in the car.
No,
For
by
God's
yourself.
sake. You're by yourself.
Take
it off.
Give it to herself. She gonna give it to herself.
You look ridiculous. Why are you wearing a mask in your car?
So I took a Uber, a Lyft over here, right? So my Lyft driver, first of all, there's some type of screen or something on the window of the door of the window, right?
The screen gonna catch the virus, so it don't come in the car. You dummy.
Anyway, so I get in the car and he has a plastic thing surrounding him, like he's a trash bag. But it's it's a clear plastic zipper thing, right? But it's like
I'm talking to straight folks. I'm about to start a pearl line. I'm gonna give y'all any type of mask y'all want.
What? Okay.
I'm
Any
making
type of
masks.
PPE. What PPE you need.
Oh my
So
God.
he had this plastic thing surrounding him in the driver's seat, right? So I sit down. He goes, "Do you got a mask? You got a mask? Do you got a mask?" I said, "Yes, I have a mask, sir. Yes, I do. I mean, give me a chance. I'll make sure I walk in my house. I don't wear it in the house anyway." I said, "I got a mask because I can give you one. Do you want one?" "No, I got a mask, sir. Thank you." Right? And then, so he's in a plastic bubble already with the mask on.
Right.
Why is he worried about if I got a mask on? Why? Can someone answer that question for me? Somebody? Anybody?
Oh my
Anyway, so I put my
They
mask
driving
on,
people crazy with this.
and then he goes, "Do you want some wipes? You want some wipes?" I was like, "No, I don't. Why?
Oh my God.
No, I don't want to wipe. Do you want some wipes?" I said, why do I need wipes, sir? So you can wipe your hands. I said, "For what? Because you touched the door." I said, because I touched the door. I was like, "No, sir, I don't. I'm not that
It's
pressed."
extreme, and y'all think this
And I
man's
was like, I got my
Oh
own
my
hand
God.
sanitizer I travel with. I was like, "No, thank you, sir. I'm fine. I'm not that pressed."
There's gonna be a new generation of mental health disorders, particularly OCD. It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot more. It's a good time to be a psychologist because it's a lot of a psychologist and a psychiatrist. There's a lot of crazy shit going on, and people are just. I can't. I just don't even like talking about the shit.
It was so
irritates
wild to me how he was behaving, and I'm just like, and he was driving fast as she couldn't wait to get me out the car.
Right. I mean, particularly, you know,
This girl don't want to wear a mask. She don't want to wipe her hands. Let me get her out my car.
And it's like, dude, you willing to have this fucking rain? And first of all, you willing to have an accident? You know what I'm saying? Over, dude, get out my face! Oh my God,
He's in a plastic bubble though, with the mask on. So okay, I have past health issues. I used to have sickle cell. I wrote a book about it. Anyway, so back when that happened to me, you know, sometimes if I would get sick, you know, the medical professionals would wear a mask, right? They wouldn't stand 6 feet from me and wear a mask. They would wear a mask because they're fine. And then my doctor would do his examination just like this with a mask on. Why? Because they got a mask on and he's fine. Okay. Mm-hmm. And even when I had a bone marrow transplant, when we was given masks, like everyone in the cancer center had a mask on. The physicians did not. 2 people don't need a mask. They're talking to each other. Only one.
Well, you know, those hospital masks are not even effective, honey. So
the thing about it is when people
the only mask that's effective is the N95.
Well, they gave us N95s.
Yeah.
Back when when I was doing the bone marrow thing.
Now you had the bright mask.
But what I'm saying is, you don't need a mask and 6 feet. Everyone in the room don't need a mask. Yeah. Only a person who is sick needs a mask.
But most people aren't wearing the N95, Stacey. People may wearing
because you
scarves and all that, and those are
because
not
on the news they're telling people that to wear anything
They're
on your
not
face.
effective. The
They're
hospital
not.
masks
They're
keep
not.
out maybe 2% or something. It's not only not the N95 keeps out. I think it's 95
Right.
or 99% or whatever. That's
So
like the
the
only
point
one.
I'm making is
If
that
the, you know,
they're
is
doing-
a virus
they're
flying
doing
around,
it's
if it's a
overkill.
virus flying around in the sky, then you know you want the N95 mask.
But the point
And
is,
I've seen
it's
some that say
overkill.
N95, and I'm like, those are no hospital N95 man. But it said N95, but I look, I'm like, nope, that's not N95. But people are manufacturing these, you know, masks, and I believe they just putting N95 on there and making a coin. Check out KT the Arch Degree latest video on YouTube. Okay, I'll check them out. KT the Arch Degree, I sure will. Let me see. Jennifer said, yep, original organizers. Talking about BLM. Says she studied under a famous Marxist. Yes, I did see that. Andre said, exactly. Like a black man in a KKK robe is LGBT hiding under him. It's all politics. Stay away from politics. It's crooked as a cop. It is. And y'all got to get out of, I mean, the whole thing, the Democrat, the Republican, they all got this shit. It's just, it's a mess. Politics has always been a mess, but they make it like, you know, it's us, just like the black against white and it's Democrats against Republican. And I'm just like, I feel like Biden. I feel like Biden is not the candidate.
No.
I'm sorry.
I don't know why would they put him forward.
That man needs to be retired at home somewhere.
Yeah.
His
With a
reaction
nurse.
time is slow. You could just tell that he's older. His mind is not. I'm like, you don't need nobody. We don't need anyone like that in office. Why all these old folks trying to run? Let a young person, if be, run. I'm just like, you know.
I don't know why the Dems pushed him forward. I don't know. I have no idea. We definitely don't need to be running for any presidency.
We definitely don't want Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, no.
Hillary, absolutely not. Definitely don't want her.
So yeah, that's our thing. So people, we want to ask y'all to look up on my Facebook page, Stacy Love. I did post these GoFundMe
I posted
page,
it on Facebook,
and then
too.
Hope Pryor posted it. If y'all could look and share and just let's just use our brains, because there are families that are out here that are really having a hard time because of this stuff that's
Everybody
going
doesn't
on.
have a job. Everybody doesn't work in healthcare. Everybody doesn't work in the government or the school system. We have people with, traditional type jobs. Some people have made food service their life's work. And I feel like people need to understand that and be compassionate towards it.
Yeah, be compassionate
Also,
and let's get back out there in these establishments, because these people need us and we need them. We need to be together.
We do.
I saw I posted, I think I had a memory that popped up, and I was at a bar. You sit at the bar with your shoulder to shoulder with strangers. I'm like, I miss those days. Getting to meet strangers, having a conversation, with people you never met before, and just laughing and having a good time. Everybody around each other, everybody enjoying each other's company. This is what we need. Okay, I miss it. I miss the socializing. I remember one week when phase 1, whatever. So it's broken down in counties. Our state, each county is doing their own thing. So our county is like the last to open up. So the county that's like about a few miles from me, because I live on the northernest tip of my county, they're open before we were. So there's a Starbucks there. So I went to the Starbucks and they let me in. What my drink, I had my drink and I was good, right? I didn't sit in. I still can't sit in, but I did leave out. But I went in the establishment. The next week, it's closed. You cannot go in. The next week. Why? Tell me why. Tell me why. Why is it closed?
Because I guess it was a spike in numbers. I don't know.
But why is it closed? If someone is staying in some
probably because you know what, it could have been the workers that had said they weren't going to work. We don't feel safe. It's a lot of that. We don't feel safe going on, and they know they're going to lose workers, and The only way for them to stay open is to keep the drive-through open.
Okay.
This is part of what's going on.
Okay, so let's address the workers. Thank you for your service. Thank you for doing this and being every day. Okay, so you guys are behind like a plate, a plexiglass plate that like goes all the way up, right? You got a mask on, I got a mask on, and there's a big plastic partition between us. How you gonna get sick? How you gonna get it? How you gonna get it? If I'm behind the counter, you're over there, there's a big giant plexiglass plate, you got a mask on, I got a mask on, what more do you need? Why is it closed? What you scared of? You behind a plexiglass plate, you got a mask, I got a mask. What the problem is? Someone explain it to me.
I guess it's gonna get, come from behind the mask and jump on the plastic, fall down and go up and jump into your mouth. I don't know. I'm speculating. If y'all know the answer, please enlighten me.
What is
Because
the
I can't.
issue?
I don't know. So, and I just wear my mask because I want to go to the store and be out around folks, y'all. But trust and believe, when I'm out exercising, I'm not wearing no mask while I'm exercising. It's been hot as hell here. Almost 100 degrees, but I don't care. I still been going out, getting my oxygen, my fresh air, my vitamin D to help with my immune system. Y'all can do what y'all want, stay inside with recycled air, 24/7 and think that's okay. And then once flu season or, cold season or whatever you want to call it, comes around, you'll wonder why your immune systems are weak. And a lot of people will be getting sick because people have been inside. People haven't been out. You're not exposed. It's just like a baby crawling around on the floor, finding itself, exploring their environment, picking up stuff, putting in their hand, licking their hands, getting all the germs and everything in them, and building up their immune system. Their body fights against it. It's the same thing. Let's see. Jennifer says, there's no more normal. Just think about all the people that are renting and the payment amnesty is about to run out. I feel bad for those people. I feel bad for those people. I mean, like you said, it's going to be a new level of homelessness. And, when finances are right, y'all know these attitudes, y'all know this domestic violence, this child abuse is going to go up. So what do we do about that? What do we do about that population?
I know.
What do we do, y'all? I mean, because it's relevant. You cannot ignore that. There's a population of people out there that are, dealing with violence and abuse.
Every time I see the babies with masks on, it hurts. I just be like, the babies.
Yeah.
It's not normal.
Yeah.
It is not normal.
It's not.
And there shouldn't be no new normal. Just in the nonsense and the BS, because it's straight up BS. It's straight up nonsense. Let's just go back to normal, the regular normal.
Yeah.
The regular 2017 normal. This is my brain. I'm so tired of this situation.
I know. Okay, hold on. Let me read. Hold on. Somebody. Cam got that, told me to look at something on Facebook. Okay, Cam, let me finish reading this comments. I'll read it. Sean Jones says, I saw a meme, I guess that's yesterday, that said it's a disease so deadly that you have to get tested to know if you have it. If it's that deadly, if your immune system is that weak, then and you have these pre-existing conditions, you won't know you have it.
Well,
right before you even get tested, you won't know you have it.
The president's press conference, and I like my president, I do. He said that most people who have died from it had pre-existing conditions, heart problems. They had heart problems,
respiratory problems.
They had pre-existing conditions. Most of these pre-existing conditions are things that can be prevented through good nutrition.
And I want to mention that when they say our age range, like 40 to 50, is kind of on the, incline with it. Last year, I'm going to say the past 2 years, there's been an increase in respiratory disorders because of the vaping and because of the hookah usage
Mhm.
has increased. And like I said, we're in the DMV, so it's a lot of
It's very popular.
a lot of lounges have popped up. Everybody's using it. I know people that have their own personal hookahs at home, and they said that's worse than smoking a cigarette. So when this stuff started happening too, and I'm like, with the respiratory issues with people that seem healthy, people that maybe thought they were healthy, I'm thinking you could have possibly had something brewing too from doing that. I mean, you're taking the smoke straight to your lung when you do that hookah. That is no joke. And I see people sharing it and stuff. I don't know with the sharing stuff. I just don't.
Hookah is, it says like smoking a certain amount of cigarettes or something.
It's a lot of smoke.
I've done hookah.
I
have to admit I have, but it is not something it's something I've tried. But that's why I'll sit there and smoke, because the buzz is too much for me. I don't like being like that.
It's a lot of smoke, and then the chemicals and the stuff that they put in the hookah too. So you think you're putting poison? You're directly inhaling poison into your lungs. Y'all think people not gonna have respiratory problems? I mean, anyway, Andre says, you know what's crazy? Why they wear it in the car? It's funny. Have you seen the person that walk halfway to the store and then forget their mask and say shit? They have to go back. That's why they wear it in the car. I do the same thing almost every time. I'm like,
I just keep mine in my purse.
I just keep the mask in the car so I don't forget it in my visor, and then I'd be like, oh gosh, gotta turn around and go back.
I just put mine right in my purse and I just put it.
We're on no Cam, we're on YouTube, but we're also on Facebook. If you follow me on Facebook, under Hope Pryor, you'll find me. Nita said, girl, I had that darn test today and it was horrible. Oh my gosh. Did you have to? I know you have to get it. She's having surgery, so they made her get the test beforehand. Did they go all the way up your nose? Because I heard some people, depending on who do it, they go all the way up, and some just go, right through your nasal cavity, maybe about right here. We gotta have fresh air. Andre, a man's number, Queen 666, is real. They want y'all to stand 6 feet apart to see who complies. It's all about compliance. It's all about compliance. They want to see y'all. People going to listen. They're going to follow good. Now let's roll out the next. What's next?
What's next? Because first was COVID, then they did the But and I was thinking about how people just blindly believe what they see on CNN and on TV, and how Google would delete facts and post stuff that they, and when you search, it's only stuff that they want you to know that pops up, right? I said, what if they did this thing where they said the sky is purple, blue doesn't exist anymore, right? And they just, all social media, everyone was posting the sky is purple, blue doesn't exist. And they delete blue and you Google blue and it doesn't come up. And people will believe that the sky is purple. They will totally and completely just believe it because social media told them, because you can't search it no more, because it's all over the media, and because everyone is saying it, because everyone is saying it. So it's like, I feel like that they can make us believe anything. We have to think for ourselves. We have to think for ourselves. So just think, if it, instead of COVID, just think they said the sky is purple, blue doesn't exist, and they delete blue off the dictionary, delete blue off Google, they delete it, and then everything is purple. You'll forget that blue existed. Why? Because they told you that it don't exist.
That's how they do.
And that's a metaphor for how they control you. And if you allow them to, don't be controlled. Use the brain that you have in your head. Use your common sense, use your third eye, your mind, use your mind's eye. Use it. It's there. I know the EMF and stuff like that. Dolls are thinking, the food dolls are thinking, all that stuff makes us zombies, all these chemicals that we're constantly being subjected to, it dulls our ability to have critical thinking. So we have to really just go in and just think. Use your common sense. It's there. It exists. Just tap into.
Do your own research, people. Just go deeper.
Yeah.
Go deeper. That's what this life is about. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
and it made me sound bad, but we're here, we're gone, we're here today, we're gone tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Go deep.
Yeah, please.
Don't just be on the surface. Go deep while you're here on this earth. Experience life. Who wants to transition out of here without experiencing life?
Mm-hmm.
We don't know whether you could be healthy, a full healthy person, and your soul decides, I'm done. Peace out.
And go to sleep and don't wake up.
And this is what happens.
And so fear that we should not fear death because death is promised.
That's all it promises, to be born and
to die.
And to die.
Death is promised.
It can be untimely. We all would like to
is it untimely?
Be able, right. Well, this is what we, the ego says is untimely. But we all have this, most people probably have this fantasy of, being 100 years old, you're in the bed, you're dying, you got your kids, your grandkids, your great grand. You know what I'm saying? You have this idea, just like the Disney fantasy of what love and romance is or whatever. But you have this idea that you're supposed to die at 100 some years old before your family around and all that. But who knows? I feel like when your soul is tired, it's tired.
It's time.
It's time, or you've learned every lesson and you know what it is you're supposed to learn while you're here on this realm. And then it's time to transition out. This is why we should not fear death.
Yep, because death is an illusion anyway, because our ancestors are all around us. We're still here. Like, you don't die. Energy doesn't die. It just switches. It just switches to a different form. I mean, I just had a dream about my grandmother, last night. My
grandmother has been in my dream a lot lately.
I mean, they come.
I'm like, oh my God! I'm like, girl, what's going on? Must be somebody, number something.
Oh, I know, right? Because they're alive, and it's funny because every time I dream about my grandmother, she's always telling me I'm not dead. She's always telling me that.
See,
I'm not dead. I did not die. I did not die.
Okay.
Death does not exist. Do not fear it.
Don't fear it. Let me see. Nita says yes, and it burned. Talking about the COVID-19 test and stung bad. Almost felt like something was on the darn thing. Oh God. I could literally taste blood in my mouth from it. God, nobody should have to go through that.
They need to do that better. They need to upgrade that test. Come on now. We can do better. We can do better.
On, y'all.
Western medicine. We can do better than that.
Y'all can. Good God Almighty.
Well, you can test for AIDS, for like a blood or even a swab. Why do you
gotta go way up? I mean, the flu test you ain't got to do all
that. I'm like, y'all can do better. Come on now. Come on.
They just want things to be uncomfortable. I mean, it's like something out of a goddamn sci-fi movie.
But what are they collecting though? What information are they really gathering? That's what I would like to know. Because you don't test for a virus. That's not the way you can test for a virus in other ways, simpler ways. Even drawing blood or whatever. So doing that, or even scraping of your throat or something. You can test, like how they do the strep throat thing or whatever. So it's like there's other ways to test. They are collecting. They're collecting something. They collected
something, and it's no telling.
Yeah. So let's really. It's okay. Speaking of companies that's making a lot, that's benefiting them top 1%. Super rich companies.
Okay, I'm laughing at Andre. He said, "Yep, as round as a black woman's butt is, and the curve in their thighs, people think Mother Earth is flat." Andre, you a trip. Okay, I want to share a little something I see Brother Cam shared with us. He said to go on this page. So I'll also post this picture so you all can see this. But it's a picture of the children's desk, and they have the plexiglass on both left and right side and in front of it. And let me see what they're saying. What's the spiritual thing going on behind it? Setting up those morphogenetic fields to readjust the DNA genetic coding of the next generation of children. Every generation of baby booms is equivalent to one lap of the CERN collider. Saturn Q matrix is the trapping of souls in lower worlds, making everyone the same consciously. That is the QAnon Operation Sole Purpose. So now they have COVID-19 waivers. Parents have to sign for their kids, more like death waivers. They also said in Washington, John Tucker Carlson, a white supremacist, revealed white kids will be permitted to go back to school later than non-whites. They're saying the board versus education won't prevent this. All psyop mind spells of spiritual warfare. I did see where it was on let me see, the journalist was on, I believe it was Fox News, and he did said that African American kids would go back first if they were to go back. I was looking like, what? I saw the video. I said, yeah, wow, okay. But they're trying. We know they're trying to do programming already. Let me see. Okay, yeah, that's what I just read. Cam, thank you for sending us there. But yeah, it's like it's something. It's definitely something deeper going on. We know it's all about control. It's definitely about control, and it's just wow.
Let's read what that article that I had.
This one?
What's that? No.
Yep. That's
Oh yeah. Okay. Let me see the new. This is an article, and the title is "We may have closed down for nothing." Right.
And I'll post that link below too.
And it is on what's the news outlet or the Washington Examiner. This is from the Washington Examiner. It says in a new report, the World Health Organization, the WHO, announced that asymptomatic carriers of the coronavirus rarely spread the virus to others. If this is true, we just shut down the nation and drove our economy into a recession for nothing. Like many others, I supported the initial shutdowns because I was worried that we knew too little about the coronavirus and who is spreading it. And we needed to prevent our healthcare systems from being overrun. Our health experts warned us that COVID-19 spread quickly and often unnoticeably through carriers who might not show symptoms for weeks or perhaps never at all. Add this to a total lack of mass testing and a temporary nationwide quarantine made sense. But now, the entire premise of the shutdown is being questioned. From the data we have still, it still seems to be, that an asymptomatic person actually transmits onward to a secondary individual. What did I say? It still
seems to be rare.
It still seems to be rare that an asymptomatic person actually transmits onward to a secondary individual. Dr. Marie Van Kerkhove, head of the WHO's emerging diseases unit, said it's very rare. It's difficult to put into words how infuriating this discovery is. If asymptomatic carriers aren't the problem, we could easily have localized our responses to the coronavirus by asking only those with symptoms to stay home and quarantine hotspot areas where the spread was out of control. Instead, we adopted a one-size-fits-all approach because we were acting under the pre-assumption that any person at any time could be spreading it to just about anyone. That is not true.
Well,
So basically, when they're saying that people with asymptomatic symptoms rarely, if at all, I'm adding that, rarely pass it to another individual. It's rare. So basically, with anything, if you don't have symptoms, because you ain't got it, and you're good.
It's rare.
Okay, you ain't got
Okay,
it.
my Instagram is about to end, but I'll come right back on.
So it's just and I think I did share this link on my Facebook page. For those who are watching via my page, you can read the article yourself. Because and so that still goes along with why you got a mask, why I gotta wear a mask. I ain't got no something because I ain't got it. Why I gotta wear a mask, Hogan? Why you closed up back down, Governor Hogan? I love Governor Hogan. I can't stand Governor Hogan because he getting paid somehow, some way. So, because when he was promoting Fauci on his Facebook page, I said, yeah.
What?
He's a part of the, what does your YP call it? The
deep
the
state.
swamp, the deep state. He's part of the deep state. Because he promoting Fauci. I said, yep, don't like him. We're not even voting for him. We're trying to vote him out. Because he's a repub. I'm not a Dem or a repub, but political affiliation don't matter. It's your actions.
All about actions. Same thing about people.
Mm-hmm.
You go by the actions.
Yep.
Let's see. My client had an adverse reaction, migraine/nosebleed, and fell out 2 days later, then fractured his skull. All from a test that he didn't have because a coworker had it. A mess, just quarantine, no COVID. Now, y'all see this? Do y'all see this? Fractured his skull, could have a concussion or a TBI. Worse, way worse than goddamn COVID. You know what I'm saying? You kidding me?
Hey, Patrina.
What's up, P? That's my girl. Hey, y'all. Hey, Sean. What's up, girl? Good evening, Saber. How are you?
Wow.
Oh my gosh!
That
And Patrina, please don't tell me this is one of our elderly persons here that fell out, because then I'm gonna really be pissed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because y'all got
they
these
still
elderly
not
people.
letting people see their family.
I know.
In these
And that's the horrible part too.
in
Nobody,
these homes.
you can't see. Hey, Kevin. Hey, Lily. Hey, Summer. Yeah, people can't even see their families. I mean, it's just, oh God. And I mean, I feel like you're taking all this precaution. What's the problem?
Yep.
Let me see, Andre. On the low, they really trying to get rid of religious people, and they use their virus as a cover. Watch the Bill Gates presentation to the government. Oh, I believe it. They don't want anybody that got any type of belief in anything. They want one world belief. They want us all to follow them. Sean said, my conspiracy theory, everyone has it dormant in their system. Something happened in China that causes a flare. And since the Cheeto in charge got rid of the team the previous administration had in place to check globally for potential pandemics, we weren't prepared. That's just my theory. Girl, it could be true. We don't know. We do not know. Mustafa said, I told y'all 4 months ago the people who were getting sick more than likely took a flu shot with a delayed reaction. Yeah, I know a lot of people I work with was sick. A lot. I mean, they had like nagging colds that with congestion, and the doctor, they said it wasn't the flu. They thought it was a sinus infection, and they were sick for like weeks. Let me see. Hey, y'all. Yes, he had it. Yep, he had a TBI, 34 years old. See what I'm saying?
What's a TBI?
I'm sorry. A TBI is a traumatic brain injury.
Oh my God.
Okay. From the test, guys. From the test. Man had the test, obtained a migraine headache, fell out. Now he has a TBI.
Just think of how. So a friend of mine, we joke about the test. We say they scraping for brain matter. Are they really going that deep?
Right, for them to be going that deep. If he had a headache or a migraine, they going that far
to go up and fall out and have a TBI. What are they collecting?
Yeah, that's what I want. Nita, when you got your test, did it feel like it went up to here? way up past, like,
Yeah,
you know, where did you feel it at? Hey, what's up, Mom? There's way more tuberculosis going on than anything. Blunts and moonshine getting passed around. Right. People ain't stop passing them goddamn blunts around. People still smoking the marijuana and Mary Jane.
Listen,
You know, the
I'm
CBD.
guilty.
You know,
I'm guilty of that. I have shared some.
Wait a minute. Hold up.
What?
Sean, what? She said you don't get tested once a week. You lying. Are you serious?
Yeah, a friend of mine who works in the old.
She said it was deep, y'all.
Works in the old, old people's residence. Said they get tested. They get tested every week too.
Oh my God!
Every week, that thing up your nose. Every week.
Shanique said, and the damn thing gives me a headache each time. Girl. Yeah, that make you wonder what they scraping for something, y'all. I just don't feel like it's real. Why do you have to get tested every week?
That don't make no sense.
Once a week?
Our DNA, yeah, they taking.
Nita said way up past my nose. The chemical conspiracy. Mustafa, is that about them chemtrails? Because somebody said they feel like they were spraying that stuff. They could have been spraying the COVID in the air.
Yeah, somebody on my Facebook about a couple of months ago was videotaping. I think it was Detroit or something. The spray, like the fog that was coming through the city that had been sprayed. They said, they spraying it. They giving it.
Yeah.
It makes sense. Rolling, and it recorded this whole fall going through the city that they sprayed.
The thing about it is, like, one thing I do notice is, like, from being up here in DMV and then going down North Carolina, the skies is totally there. It's way clear. The skies are way clearer down south than they are here. Up here, it's just always like cloudy. Sometimes it's not always blue, just clouds all the time. You know? Yeah. Patrina said I would have to switch jobs. No way, girl. I know, me too. Every week? What are you scraping for? What the heck? What?
Yeah, what are you collecting?
Sheila said they're trying to change our DNA. Andre said gynecologists don't even go that deep.
No, they don't, Dre. They don't.
Oh my God, Shin, you are a fool. I cannot.
Oh my goodness. Oh wow.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we really need to just stop and think.
Yes.
Just think.
They were spraying at night. Let's see. Oh no, stay on this page. Let's see. Patrina said Prince always spoke about chemtrails. It was breaking down the respiratory systems, especially in the urban community.
Yeah. Yep.
Prince always talked about it. Maybe y'all will believe it because Prince talked about it. You don't believe it.
Yeah.
Here we are.
I used to take pictures and videos and post on my Facebook years ago about them chemtrails.
Yeah. So what did you do? I learned about it in college when Dick Gregory came and spoke. He dropped some knowledge on us. That was a wise man. Let me tell you, he put me on to some stuff. May he rest in power. Okay. That Baba was on to something. Yeah. Okay.
They've been, and then what's his name? This is sad too that we had on our show. The God is Sweet. I always can't think of his name. The one in Chicago, from Chicago.
They shove that thing up your nose. I swear the chemicals in that swamp makes your nose burn. I asked if it could damage your nasal passages with so much frequent tests. I know. I mean, it's unnatural anyway to be digging up your nose like that. That's unnatural. Oh my God, I had 5 tests so far. Oh, sis, I'm so. Oh God, I'm so sad. I'm so sorry you had to go through that. I know I miss Dick Gregory too. Well, he's still with us, thank God, for YouTube and videos, and we can go.
Oh, Delbert Blair. Yep, Mustafa. That's exactly who I was trying to think of.
Delbert Blair.
He was talking about it too.
We had him on our show before.
Delbert Blair used to talk about that stuff too.
They thought he was crazy. They swore Dr. Delbert Blair was crazy.
And about the EMF, about the brilliant. He always talked about like the not 5G, but the 4G, 3G, about the EMF. He would saw those diodes and say bodies dials, put them on your
Yep.
cell
He was
phones.
selling that. He was before his time. He knew
Yes.
what was going on. He always talk about how they killed his wife, boy. He always used to see the sadness that come across his face, you know, when he talk about his wife. And I think,
and he talked about the inner earth people, the inner earth, and even what else he used to talk about? The ETs, how he would talk, how he had, how some black ETs came to him and told him all of this stuff.
Yeah, and that's probably how he knew so much stuff.
Yeah.
You know, we not surface people here, y'all. So y'all may think what we're saying, oh, they crazy. Nah, we not surface. We go deep. We're just going deep on our journey here on earth. We, you know, we decide to get a little, you know, deeper than just fancy cars and pocketbooks. Okay, so
and
don't mind us
and
here.
hair and makeup.
Okay.
We're much deeper.
We're much deeper than that. Now we're gonna stay looking fly, but okay, we still go deep. Okay,
yes,
you're not
highly intelligent goddesses.
I know.
Highly.
We're not doing the surface here, so we're not everybody's cup of tea, but it's okay.
It's okay.
We have our audience, and we've been
I want to shout out
over 70-some thousand downloads.
Yes.
Anyway. Okay.
I want to shout out to Mike Hollingsworth, Mike or Sean. He's watching us, right? And he always sends me like ET and inner earth stuff. So everything he says, I already know because we always talk about it back in the day on our show. And it feels like it was a whole like generation ago. It was only like a year or two ago.
Right.
But we talked about all of that stuff. And but he's waking up to the ET stuff that, you know, of course there's ETs, of course there's other.
We're not the only beings here on Earth, guys.
And of course the government knows, and of course the government is, there are good ETs and there are bad ETs. And
you have what the former FBI and astronauts and stuff coming out now talking about this stuff that they couldn't talk about when they were actually in the field, but they coming out talking about this stuff, y'all. I mean, it's dumb to believe we are the only beings here. All these planets. I mean, you got the solar system, but it's more planets than just those.
The
you
ones
think we're
that
the only
we
beings that's here.
There's ones we haven't tracked.
I highly doubt it.
We are extraterrestrial. Some say that the melanin dominant people are extraterrestrial.
And it makes sense why they hate on us so bad. You think about it. Because they know how powerful we are. Because
our DNA code, that so-called junk DNA, that's our ET DNA. That's what I've heard. That's what I've heard.
Okay.
It's just something I've heard.
Okay. Do your research. They claim the CDC mandates weekly testing, so the staff and the residents are tested weekly in any sniff and mirror. Oh my gosh. Yes, Mom. Miss Sheila, I need you to say I miss Dick Gregory, not I miss Dick. Yes, Mom. Please. Please, I'm gonna need you to.
I just got that.
Okay. I'm gonna need you to put the first and last name. Okay. Oh God. Oh God.
Mama said she missed Dick. Okay.
Hey, Ron.
In all caps.
Bro. I'm sorry, y'all.
She said in all caps.
I'm gonna need you. Since I saw too much title for a senior, I short a word. Look, I'm gonna need you to look. Speech to text, please, Mom. Oh God. I apologize, everyone. We try not to get too X-rated here.
That's hilarious. That's so.
Oh my God.
That's so.
What's up, Ron? Hey, Ron, how are you? Oh my gosh, too funny.
Sorry, Mama, you missed.
I know you missed Dick. Okay,
look, it may have been both. It may have been both. She may miss Dick and Dick Gregory. She just said Dick. This will cover everything.
Oh my God! Look, subconsciously. And come on, really. Look. Now we doing goddess hookup. Are there any nice 50+ gentlemen retired? You know, bringing in a nice picture in the North Carolina Eastern region,
right?
Let us know.
Mama misses Dick.
Oh my God. We know what you're talking about, but if somebody comes on and they just scrolling back,
they don't know.
They don't know.
They're like, where did this come from?
Those goddesses know they get nasty, you know.
We're all adults here. It's a Friday night.
Okay.
Everybody got their little, they
We
sipping
all
on what
grown.
they sipping on. Yep.
We all 21 and over, okay?
Yep.
Some of us are more on the 25, you know.
And older.
I'm 25. I'm in the 25 range, you know.
Mhm.
Chin said, I'm enjoying y'all tonight. Thank you, brother.
Thank you. I feel like I haven't been on here for forever.
I
It's been
know.
so long. But
It's so wild.
my son texted me, "You coming home?" Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Like, go do your chatting on your little young one.
Yes.
Any other time, they be all on their phone, not worried about what you're doing. As soon as you get on the phone or something, they want to come. Oh, what you doing?
Oh God.
We'll be like, what?
Whew, that's been
He's a
happening a
trip.
lot lately. It's a summer, maybe it's a summer thing.
Okay.
Hey, Janine, what's up, girl?
I'm gonna say I'm 62. Well, ain't nothing wrong with that. You
Look.
62. Hey, that don't mean nothing.
Look,
Shoot.
there's a show I've been watching on Netflix. It's called The Politician, and one of this older woman who is who's a senator. She's at least probably in her late 50s, early 60s, and she's in a relationship with two men.
What?
Yeah, she's married to.
It's a reality show?
No, it's called The Politician on Netflix.
Oh, okay.
She got a black man and a white man that
You
she
go,
eats a
girl.
chicken sandwich every night.
You do what you
In
got to do,
her
girl.
early 60s. So
Wait a
guess
minute, they
what?
both stay there at the same time?
Yes.
Ooh,
She is a
scandal.
working it. I'm like, dang.
Scandal.
Woo, girl.
She
Can I
loves
be
a
like
man.
you when I grow up?
She loves a mess.
Two men.
She loves a mess.
Mm.
Scandal.
Sleep one on one side and one on the other. She sleeps in the sandwich. She's I'm an Oreo.
Okay.
I'm the filling of an Oreo cookie.
Oh my God. She said, hell, I'm human. Yeah, right. Everybody human. I hope everybody, a lot of goddesses are getting their vitamin D
Look,
during this
we
quarantine. I was reading a post today and they were talking about, we're all grown here, but they were talking about
That's
how
hilarious.
semen actually is an antidepressant. So it's important, guys.
Yep.
That's another show, but
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Let it fill your, and it's what, no. Never mind.
Huh? What?
I couldn't finish those sentences because it was too much.
Oh, Lord
there are some
Jesus.
people that I want to know certain things about me that I watch. So I can't say.
Okay. What? Sean said my mom is 66 and her boyfriend is only 5 years older than me. What?
Ooh,
go, mama.
mama.
You go,
All
girl.
right.
Yes.
Goddess.
That's
Get
right,
it.
mama. That's what I'm talking
Look,
about.
that's exactly how I want to be when I grow up.
Oh my God. As long as I'm 66 and still getting it in, I'm good.
Listen.
Okay. Yeah, we done had them shows, we done did the beet juice and everything for you 30 and 40-year-olds that can't seem to get it together. Okay? Can't seem to keep it.
Can't rise to the occasion. Yep, you can't ride. They cannot.
Like a drawberry.
They cannot rise to the occasion.
Okay.
It's so sad.
There you go. You said y'all don't like the pulp. We don't like the juice pulp, Dre. We don't like the juice pulp. No, the thing about, okay, you got the woman's vagina, you have the penis is going in, and we're receiving.
Yeah.
We're going to absorb, of course, because we can make babies with it, but our body's still going to absorb the semen, all that it wants, and it's going to let go of the rest. So it's an antidepressant going into your system. Hey, you can tell when a woman ain't getting out on the regular. You tell me it ain't an antidepressant
because she is a BBB.
Okay, it's not a bitter back and
okay, and you can tell when they ain't getting on the regular. Even if you're not absorbing it in your goddess womb, there's other ways to get it in.
I'll take the womb, but
there's other ways to get it in.
What? She said, they done been together for at least the last 15 years, so she got a really young. What?
Oh, nice.
Your mama was working it, girl.
Nice.
Go ahead, mama got it. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, Sean said she's 47. So wait a minute. So you said he is 5 years older than you. What's that for? 8, 4, 9, 50, 51, 52. So she got them 15 years ago, 42. So she got them what, about 30 something.
Yeah,
Mama's working it, okay?
Look, and she held on them to him 15
years.
She
worked. Mama don't know what she doing. Mama like,
yeah, I need to sit down and study under her. I need
Mama
pen
said,
and
I got
paper.
this. Okay.
Look, I need some pen. We need to.
We're gonna bring your mama on the show, Sean. Tell her
yes.
we're on the show.
We need to interview and study her.
Nita said from COVID to semen. Yes, honey. Okay.
Listen,
we go there sometimes,
we
guys.
try to give y'all hints, the ladies, on how to keep your immune system
strong. Okay.
But then feed your man some good food too, because everything.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You
got it. You got you a man with a poor diet, alcoholic, eating a lot of acidic foods. You can your womb will be like, nah, unless your womb is toxic also. Mm-hmm. If your womb is not toxic, if your pH is balanced, then your womb gonna be like, what the is going on? Yeah. Nah. Get out.
Yeah. Yep.
Your body, I mean, if you know your body, ladies, you'll know your body be like, oh no. No.
Because the vagina, just like any other ecosystem, it has antibodies to really with the vagina attacks the sperm. And only some get through, but it attacks it because it's a foreign entity within it. So Mama said, yeah. All right, Mama, what you drinking over there?
Andre said, I feel like I'm at the Humane Society full of cats. Mustafa said, sips my coconut juice. Sip it, Mustafa.
And then follow it with some beet juice.
Okay. Oh,
and then call me.
Oh my God. This is stupid. Regina said, God is left. Take a turn to the left. Y'all know we do. Nita said, pineapples. Hey. Hey.
Mangoes.
Oh my God. Pineapples, mangoes, watermelon, strawberry, all the berries.
Yep.
Oh my God. Too
and
funny.
Ladies, raspberries.
Raspberries are good too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. That's hilarious.
Smell good.
Okay. Y'all know we done did them Yoni shows. Do we have to do another Yoni show to let y'all know what's going on?
How to take care of them.
Especially Yoni during the pandemic. Mm-hmm. Think of a catchy show title. Patrons all the way left. Yeah, strawberries. It'd be like, nope, that's seeming the devil. Yes, the Yoni will be like, oh no. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. It will
not in here. You don't. No, you don't.
Okay. It will spew that stuff out like, get out of here. Get the hell, get up out. Get out of my belly. It was like, get in my belly, get out of my belly. No, thank you. Okay. Let me see. Sean said, yeah, he was 37. She was 51 when they started dating. Nice.
Okay, I got plenty time to find out.
Yes. Oh, that's nice. Mustafa cheesing. I think he may be cheesing at you, Stacey, when you talk.
Yeah, that bean juice and
so you can find her at Stacey Lamb on Facebook. Okay. Look, bring the camera. Get over in the view a little more. You over to the side. You know. Y'all know we're going to do God's matchmaker up in here.
Yeah, we have.
Oh, my God. It's hilarious.
It's Friday night, you know.
Sheila said, be like, oh, hell no. Yes. I mean, y'all know y'all got to take care of that Yoni. Mm-hmm. Don't just let any type of man or anything up in the womb.
Do not do that.
Gotta be specific.
And she'll let you know if she
reject him. If she reject him, then you need to reject him. Plain and simple.
Pretty much.
She gonna let you know.
She let you know when stuff.
She like the second brain. It's like we women have two brains. Like it's the first brain and the second brain. Yeah. She's like, nah.
Yeah, nah, that's not.
I don't like him. You do, but I don't.
Yeah, we reject.
We reject. Okay. We gracefully bow out. Not today. Okay. Or any other day. And then you try to go back because you think you know it all. And you, but I like him. And you go back and do it again. And she like, I told you ass.
And guess what? And you're going to be uncomfortable for a whole month now.
Oh, really? Oh, really? You going to defy what I'm saying? Bet. Okay? She be like,
here's your BB.
Okay.
What is it? Vaginal?
Bacterial vaginosis.
Here's your BV.
I'm going to give you a little itch. I'm going to make you real uncomfortable down there.
I
You're going to feel like it's a soap, but it's not. Then you're going to be doing them spiritual baths trying to get rid of it, you know? Oh,
and
my
don't,
God.
once you do the spiritual bath, don't go back.
Do not go back.
Leave it
Cool,
alone.
light a candle, meditate, get rid of it, and go.
Roll out.
Oh my gosh, y'all are so wild. Y'all got the goddesses all out of character tonight. Y'all ain't supposed to do that. We're ladies.
This is the truth.
Y'all know we're ladies. We're ladies. We like to be like, we just drink a little bit of Kool-Aid, you know.
I mean, yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
Women kill me thinking you can cover funk with cologne like the lady at the flea market. Oh my God, no. And I don't know if some of you guys are still you. I hope nobody is shopping at not Bed Bath Beyond, Bath and Body Works. I haven't been able to use that stuff since college because it irritates me. And the chemicals, it's so many bad chemicals, ladies. You don't need that. Don't use that stuff. You don't need to cover up. And you can tell when somebody covering up. Sometimes it smells like somebody put on a dirty shirt and then spray the little Bath and Body Works spray on top of it. It's a funky mess.
It don't work.
Ugh.
Just wash the clothes, take a bath.
Take your butt a bath.
Women need to sit and soak in baths. That's what my mom told me when I was a little girl. Women need to sit in baths. You can't take a shower every day. So you gotta soak your vagina.
Put a little apple cider vinegar in there. Put some baking soda in there. Swirl it around. Put a little cap full of bleach.
Yep.
It is what it is.
Just a little bit.
Just a cap full. That's all you need. What else would we tell you? Yeah, you can do a little cap full on YouTube. That's for the too strong.
That's the spiritual.
Yeah, that's for the spiritual one. For the yoni, apple cider vinegar, baking soda, cap full of bleach. I'm trying to think what else.
And some essential oils. Like I do rose oil, lavender oil.
Yeah, rose for love. Yeah.
Oh, and then Epsom salt. Epsom salt or sea salt.
Yeah. You put a little sea salt, Epsom salt up in there. Because
the salt draws out all negativity. It takes all negativity from you and everything else.
Yep. Neither add a little Clorox, add a little bit of chlorine. Ain't never hurt nobody. My great grandmother would add into a bath. Okay.
I remember when I went down south one long time ago before my son was born. It was his people's, my son's father's family. I'm down there, and the older women are like, put a little bit of bleach in the bath. And I was younger, and I was like, what, 19? I was like, they crazy, right? I didn't know what they was talking about, but they knew back then. They passed on since then, but that's what they were talking about. And so down south, them country ladies, that's what they did.
Yeah, them country, country women had to kept themselves together, honey. They were, ladies. And you took care of that.
Had plenty of children.
Vagina.
Yep.
Okay.
Plenty.
Gonna get in there and kill that bleach, gonna get in there and kill everything.
Just a little
anything, just a little bit.
Now.
Like the lady said, some light soap and I have some light soap. I had an elder that gave me a bar of some light soap. And I have to use that. That's what's up. Look at you, Chin ready. Chin says, y'all getting too worked up.
Trying to breathe deep.
Oh my God. Let's see, what is it? I might need to soak in bleach this weekend. You may look, but hey, men can try it too.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. You don't need much,
So my grandmother used to say, put some bleach in that water and scrub those black knees. Look, my aunt who is in her late 80s now, her 80s, she would make my cousin, her daughter and her granddaughter scrape their knees with Brillo pads.
What?
That's what they would have to scrape. She said we have to scrape our knees, scrape the black off their knees with steel wool.
Oh my. Yikes.
Yeah, and
That's
guess what?
painful.
Her knees are not black.
What?
Yeah, I don't know what it was about that generation.
Yeah.
They didn't want black knees. Something about
Yeah.
knees.
They wanted, I guess they wanted everything to be uniform.
Well, guess what? Now we got bleaching cream. We got to do all that.
Oh my God, yeah, people just use that bleaching cream. Woo. That's a whole nother show. Ooh, Lord.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lady that sells at Hope at the flea market, a lot soap. Okay. I mean, I have to get some more. I'm using mine now. Well, I'm about to start using my Lysol. My Lysol. Y'all been wild today. Wow, getting the goddesses all out of character. Y'all should be ashamed of yourself. Oh my gosh. Let me go back. Yeah, that is torture. Woo, Brillo pad on the knees.
She said she used to hate it. My cousin was I hated it when my grandma would make us do that. Whew.
Oh my God. Yikes.
My knees are black.
I stick with the little bleach in the water and the little exfoliating or whatever.
Yeah, I'll just get some bleaching cream.
Yeah,
but it doesn't.
If it's that serious, you know.
It doesn't bother me. Who looks at knees?
I know. Nobody really cares.
Maybe that was back in
I think in that time.
Maybe like in the 30s or 40s, the 50s or the 50s.
Yeah.
60s. That mattered.
Yeah, now they don't. Nobody's really tripping. They're good. No. Y'all been
well, we started out fun, ended off fun. The middle was about being, and we posted his GoFundMe account, and we just want to iterate people to just really think.
Yeah, just think outside the box, guys.
Use your first mind. Don't believe everything you hear.
Question everything.
Question everything.
Don't take nothing for face value. Do your own research, y'all. I mean, we got more time than we've had our whole lives because there's nothing going on. It's really other than going to the store, spending money, it's really not much going on. So we should all be educating ourselves, trying to better ourselves in some way, shape, or form during this quarantine.
Yeah. Pandemic. Go to a library. I don't know. They don't even know if they're open, but
I don't think the libraries are open. But go online. I think Young Pharaoh has a book list.
He does have a book list.
If you just Google African American books, I mean,
or even use DuckDuckGo instead of Google, find some other search engines. There's other search engines other than Google to use to get truth. And not stuff that the Democrats want you to know or want you to think. The liberals want you to think. So
question everything. Question the Democrats. Question the Republicans. Question what's the other one? Independents. The total I can't even pronounce it. Totalitarian something.
There's the Green Party.
Just test them all. Everything.
Just go by their actions, not their words.
Yeah, read.
Read.
If you able to read, you got that bachelor's, you got that master's degree. I'm gonna need y'all just to be a little more brighter than if you can do it for the white man. If you can get your bachelor's degree, go through 4 years, master's 2 years, sometimes doctorate 3, 4, 5 years, depending on your program. If you can do it for them, then you can do it for yourself and your people and your family. Just we're just saying. We just saying, have y'all done a show on our inability to do crowdfunding, group economics? No, we haven't. We probably could.
Group economics.
Mustafa, what you know about it? You want to come on? You can come on and talk about it.
There you go.
Come on and talk about it. That's a show. I mean, because we don't really put our money together. We're so scared one person is going to get more than the other. It's such crabs in the barrel. Oh my God.
And we need
our
to think
own
about
worst enemies.
And think about with the Asians and when foreigners come to our country, I know, so one guy I know, he's from
we got one.
A country in Africa, and he said that what they do is that they all will they'll put together $1,000 a week or a day or something like that, right? $1,000 a week. And so at the end of the month, one person gets the money. It's all the money. And they do this every single month. And so then that way they're able to have money. They all pull together and give $1,000. And then at the end of the month, they give it to one person. And each month, one person of the people get it. It just circulates like that. So they have money. And then in Asian culture, so like I had this nail tech years ago, and he said that what they do is they all put up money to open up a business, start a business. They all give each other money.
And this was which culture?
One of the Asian countries.
Okay.
There's a lot of them. But yeah, he was a nail tech. And he said that his aunt wanted to give him a business, but he didn't want it because what they do is they all pool their money and they buy a business for someone.
Wow.
That's what they do.
That's amazing.
That's what they are
get all
unified.
the money together for them to get their visa, and they already know what it is, the lawyer fees to be able to get over here to the United States.
They all put it together and they give it and they gift and they help each other out. And there's this Asian restaurant up the road from me, and every single day when I used to go, because the gym is right next to the restaurant, every single day there is a bus full of Asian people who patronize this business. A bus.
Oh,
not teppanyaki, but it's another one up the street.
Really?
Every day they have one of those big, like Greyhound, huge buses.
Wow.
Filled with all Asian people, and they all come and patronize this business.
That's what's up.
And that's how they keep it in business. That's circulating the money in the community. They circulate their money. They don't hire us. They hire their own, and they circulate within their community. They give. We need to do that and not protest a business that is employing folks of our community. Trying to say BLM, but obviously it doesn't matter because you taking away someone's job. So it didn't matter to you. The Black Lives didn't matter.
And if y'all want to know what we're talking about, y'all want to
rewind.
Catch the replay from the beginning. We read the statement. We discussed how 50 plus people lost their job because of a misunderstanding and how the protests went left. And they left people, unemployed.
Yep. So, and shout out to V. I just hope things look up for you. I definitely donated.
There are several susus going on. I've heard about them right now to get ahead of the economy crashing. Yeah, it is something about to go down. I'm telling you, if they stop these unemployment checks and I don't know, it's going to be bad. I feel like things are going to. It may just get violent, may get worse. You know how people do when they don't have work, they got to feed their family. And man, somebody called me sitting on bricks, people doing.
Let's think about how during this. So let's think about one business, think about one company, one multi-billionaire company, right? Amazon, right? So Amazon, they were like the first they were the first company to lay people off. I know because I dated somebody at the time who worked for Amazon company. Anyway, so they were the first to shut down and lay folks off, fire people, right? And within a few months, he went from a billionaire to a trillionaire. He's the only trillionaire. So tell me that the top 1% are not making money off of this so-called pandemic. We really have to look at what's really happening from all aspects. What's really, truly going on? Who are the winners? Who's making money? Because these corporations are making money. How you go from $1 billion to $1 trillion in 3 months?
Yeah. Because he became the only distributor kind of, because everywhere else was closed.
Yeah, everything's closed.
And now he's doing the grocery store. So he's monopolized, the grocery industry. I mean, he's already got retail. Everybody gets retail. People getting their nutrients, their health, foods and stuff. And I believe they were trying to partner with pharmaceutical companies so people can get their medication.
They do medication now. They do medicine now.
It's
so
big money.
It's like so you got people like Amazon winning, all these online whatever are winning. They're winning. And in the meantime, regular people are losing. So we need to just let's just let it go. Just end it, and so that we can go back to normal. I'm ready for 2016 to come back.
2016, damn, you're going back 4 years. I don't need 26. I want a new year.
Okay, I see. Not 26.
Yeah, okay.
No.
Let's see.
I can do it.
That's how you do it. Another thing, we will get one person up and running, then lose interest to get the rest of the group up and going. Need to stay more. Yep, that's true. That's so true. And it's like, if you can just keep it going so you can help everybody. I mean, you think about the money that people take out for loans. I mean, for school. Oh my God. People come out with $30,000, $60,000, $100,000 worth of debt. Oh my God. And then sometimes can't even find a job.
Yep.
It's like ridiculous. And I do agree. I agree with Trump when he says that they don't focus all the way on degrees, get people the skills they need to get them to work.
Yeah.
Because that's another thing to hold people back. Oh, you don't have a degree, you can't get this job. When 9 times out of 10, you don't even need a damn degree to do the job.
Right.
Unless it's like healthcare, something specialized, or a lawyer,
or a doctor or a nurse.
You need a damn degree. Whatever you need to learn, you're going to learn on the job. Because stuff changes so much. Even in school, you're a business person, marketing. You know how much marketing changes?
Yep.
Everything changes every day.
All the time.
So by the time
you finish your 4 years,
it's obsolete.
Absolutely.
It's ridiculous. And I agree with it. Kids should not have to go to college and get in debt, then can't find jobs or whatever. And when you're going to train them anyway.
Yeah,
once they get the
people
job.
got a 4-year degree, and only job they can get is an administrative assistant.
Yeah,
that's it. 4 years, so you can be an admin or executive assistant.
Exactly.
So
why?
Because the whole degree thing, that's a scam itself. That's it's a scam. Yeah. It's a debt trap.
Yeah, Bezos is. Yeah, Bezos is deep state.
Yes, he is.
My mother said 1970s, please. Trump do it, and that's the thing. Trump be telling some truth. He do. This is why we say don't just jump on bandwagons.
Yes.
Do not just jump on bandwagon because neither side is all the way 100 at all. Yes, do Trump say crazy shit sometimes? Absolutely. Yeah. Do Biden say crazy shit? Yes, absolutely. I mean, but it's still some truth within what it is. You know what I'm saying? What he says too. You got to look at both sides. Don't just fall for it, guys. I'm telling you.
Okay, so I was listening to his press conference the other day, and he calls it the China virus. He straight up just calls it the China virus, and I was dying laughing. I was like, this dude, I love him. He's just like, yeah, because the China virus is doing this, and the China virus that. I was like, what?
Yeah. He don't care. He's like, but don't care.
They
never gonna care.
I just love it. I'm sorry, you gotta respect that. You gotta respect that.
He's a gangster.
Look,
and my thing, and what I said, I'm sorry, because like I said, y'all, I think outside of the box, and I'm just like, okay, so what makes Trump different from the mafia? The same way the mafia was acting, going in, taking over, doing whatever the fuck they want to do. The same way Nicky Bond, the same way all these big time drug dealers that people idolize, they were doing the same thing. So what's the difference? If you're saying people out here idolize drug dealers who were selling poison, killing generations, okay? But you say shit about Trump. It's no different. I mean,
they can't say nothing really bad about him because the things he does, all the Dems have done. The Democrats have done these things already.
And they did say that he as far as releasing people from prisons, I think like 90 some percent were black. were African Americans. I was like, okay, good. I'm glad he did that. That's why you can't look. You can't just read. You can't just listen to
media.
what you hear on these outlets
because
then they cut stuff. Y'all got it, because I've seen some videos where they cut stuff and he says one thing, but when you listen to the whole video, the whole statement he first, I was like,
that's why I follow him on Twitter so I can get the truth of what he really said.
Yeah, some of them videos, I'm like,
because they lie about the stuff that he's saying, what he don't say. So it's hear from him yourself. I just follow him on Twitter, so I know exactly what he's saying, what he think. But when you follow him, he don't say nothing racist. He don't say anything like that.
Yes.
He's a regular. He's just out here trying. He's just out here trying to do his job.
He's trying to drain the swamp. All them pedophiles and you best believe, and all you folks out here that worship these damn celebrities, your earthly gods. God forbid Beyonce or Jay-Z was on that flight list to Epstein's Island, and I hope they were, so y'all can shut up and sit down, because y'all sit here and worship these celebrities.
Why? I think it was Dwayne Mooney. Shout out Dwayne Mooney. He posted that August Alston, whatever his name is, August. He also had sex with Beyonce too. He said that August was like someone that the rich, wealthy women kind of passed around, like he was
like a male gigolo kind of.
He was a male, prostitute gigolos, and so he was passed around. He had sex with Beyonce, and it was.
And we're gonna say allegedly.
And so, according to like one of her, listen to her song, "Drunken Love," and she says something like, "And my boy toys." I never forget. She says her boy toys.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's not far.
How could Beyonce possibly have a boy? What do you mean, Sister Love? What do you mean? How could
she said it out her mouth, and then Dwayne Mooney did that post. I'm like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. That's why she said that. Okay, that's why she said that. Listen to the song. She said,
"See,
my boy toys." And it's not, what is the big deal? Okay, she got a little thing on the side. And what? And Jay-Z had his stuff on the side. What's his name? Will Smith had plenty of women on the side.
And what y'all need to understand is the celebrities, Hollywood, they do that. They have open relationships. This is what they do. They've been doing it for years. Who cares?
Yeah, it's nothing wrong
Whatever
with
they
it.
do,
That's what they want to do. Let them do. Who gives a flying?
As long as it's not involving you, who cares? Mind your business. That's why I was posting all the memes, because it was funny. If y'all seen that pin, I understand why August was passed. Girl, we did. That picture, honey.
Yes,
we seen the picture. I understand.
We seen it.
That's why Jada said she wanted to feel good, honey. When you see the picture, you understand why.
Yep.
She healed him, and he healed her at the same damn time. Y'all need to. That's what I'm saying. Y'all get off the surface. It's deeper. It's healing that's going. But see, people's minds are so corrupted. You just think when you automatically, when you think sex, you just think perverted and all this and that. Sex is like alchemy.
Yeah,
sex is healing.
It's magic.
It's not just it shouldn't be all physical. It's like deeper levels of sex. It was deeper stuff going on. But people just, oh my God, he's 17 years younger than her. He was a grown man.
Heck yeah.
He was a grown man. Okay.
Grown man.
In many ways, he was grown. He was grown. Right. It was blessed. Woo. Yeah, you kidding me? Y'all better stop. Y'all need to stop. Okay, Google it. Okay. Google all this.
I was really upset that everybody posted all these bad, like Jada was bad. Jada cheated.
Oh my God!
Will have so many women. Almost every one of his co-stars he's had sex to. Come on,
I love Will Smith,
but he's out there.
He has a big personality. He has a big, and that's a lot to deal with. If you have to deal with, think about him. He has a big personality. That's a lot to deal with on an everyday basis. Jada probably like, yeah, okay, no, I don't want to go. I don't want to do all that. Peace, bye, go. Just like she said, we can be in the same house. You be over there with your woman. I'm be over here with whoever.
Mhm.
But we still gonna be married. It's gonna be it will be whatever the hell it is, and
But
that's
he
their
has
understanding.
He has have had plenty of
Yes.
women. Plenty.
He has
Every time that he's in a movie with a woman, for some reason, I can always say, "Oh, he fucked her. Oh, he fucked her."
the
He fucked her.
chemistry.
He didn't have sex to them.
I mean, he's very charming.
very.
He's intelligent.
Mhm.
He's charismatic.
Mhm.
He's like everything wrapped in. I mean, that's a lot for one woman to handle. I'm sorry. He has a big personality, and I can see why Jada probably was like, yeah, because later Jada's just like laid back, she chills, she want to be in her room, meditating, reading, going deeper and all that shit all day. He wants to be out on the scene when I did this and I'm doing that and blah blah blah. And she's like, I'm good. I don't care about all that spotlight. I ain't got to do. Oh, I got to heal. Yes, let me do my little alchemy because I'm a goddess. I got to heal this brother. I see that this brother, and it just in the healing, they just connected.
Yeah.
I don't feel like she was no predator. People call her a predator.
No.
I don't feel like that woman was no predator.
Why did they like demonize her? She did something wrong. She didn't do anything wrong.
I was like,
if it was a man, no one would say anything. No one said anything about Will.
Ass men hitting on little 15-year-old women and honking horns and all. You know when you was younger, grown men trying to holler. Okay,
yep, they sure did.
So a grown woman sleeping with a grown man,
a grown man,
of her husband because they were separated. They were married, but they got that little open thing.
They wasn't separated.
I know they just said that for everybody, just to make it seem because people's minds are too narrow to even go there. You know what I'm saying? And you know my thing on polyamory: do what you do. Monogamy is not for everybody.
Nope. And if
some people need polyamory, works for them. Let people do what they do, because that's just, and like we said, surface level. You got deeper levels when it comes to relationships, and when you want to talk about unconditional love. Most love ain't conditional. Most relationships are conditional. Yeah. Because as soon as you do something wrong, somebody go cheat, divorce, or you know what I'm saying? Leave the toilet seat. I mean, people get divorced for dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like the love is really not unconditional. No. It's not. And it's sad because a lot of people just don't even get to go. They don't go deep. They don't want to. They want to stay surface. You're mine. We're married now. I control you. And that's another show, but
but all I got. Listen.
Oh, Nita said, "What picture where girl? Google it." I said, "Inbox just what's the logo? Just Google." Wait a minute. Brother-in-law made me on here. Just look, blink eye.
Images.
That's all I gotta say. Check your Facebook inbox.
Yeah. Okay.
Good God Almighty.
He is blessed by the gods.
I was talking about this in another group. I'm not mad at the open relationship. I'm mad at the fact that she took
advantage of
him in his time of need. But I don't think she did.
No,
I think the healing took place. She helped him. I mean, she really helped. They were happy. Man, did you see those pictures?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I feel like this is the thing. You attract who you need at certain times in life. And I think they both needed healing.
Yeah, there's no one's a victim.
Nobody, we're not victims. We go through experiences on this journey. And I feel like that's why they both attracted. They both were wounded at that time. Jada really wasn't feeling Will. You know what I'm saying? They were married, but she wasn't feeling him. And I feel like she helped him and then he helped her. I feel like it was mutual. I don't feel like
it was mutual.
She took advantage of him or anything, because even now he didn't speak any ill will of her at all. I think his thing was, being that he was younger, he wanted to go to the next level and wanted to be public, really, really public, and say, this is my man. Not just, the pictures and stuff that was out there. He wanted it to go further. And then once he found out, Jada was like, well, no, I'm not getting divorced. Yeah. I think he couldn't take it. He was like, oh my God. He couldn't take it. That's the part. That's the part right there.
He was in too deep.
He was in too deep.
It's like, dude, I'm literally married. You met my husband. Like, yeah, y'all may be your favorite, of the older women you fucking, but
Yeah.
nah, I can't.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe she should have had him sign a non with NDA,
Yeah.
like
Probably.
Beyonce made him sign. Look, allegedly, I'm just guessing.
Allegedly.
It's just intuition.
Yeah, she probably should have, but probably did. But see, that's the thing.
That's because they were in love.
Right, they were.
They were
in love. That's why it wasn't no NDA.
Mhm.
It wasn't, and that's why she came out and brought herself to that red table, because she could have easily denied it. She could have said, "He's crazy. I never did," and everybody would have jumped on her side like people were doing anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm so glad she came out, because he was losing money. People didn't want to book him. People were calling this man a home wrecker, and that's not the case.
Right.
They had a mutual agreement.
Yeah, and
she
Will
bought
knew
that man
about it.
She bought him a Bentley or a Rolls Royce. She ain't take advantage of that.
She didn't buy him Will's money.
Well, Will's, but that's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
why people saying Will didn't know?
No,
she
Will
bought
knew.
this man several vehicles.
Talking about
hello, that is not getting past Mr. Smith.
Yes, no,
Okay.
it is not.
Mr. got accepted to MIT.
Mr. Smith was calling him all. Yeah, because all this and all that.
They knew, y'all. Y'all got to think. They knew. They knew, y'all. I'm telling you. Now. Jada got a little bit of residuals from the few moves and stuff she did, but her stuff is nowhere compared to Will. So you telling me this woman bought a Bentley or Rolls Royce and gave it to this young man? Her husband ain't know. Come on, y'all.
Right.
Come on. Ain't no big purchases. First of all, happening like that unless it's cleared by Mr. Smith and the accountant.
Yes.
Okay.
Did y'all see?
Let's be clear.
I was watching the video with what's her name? Unwind with Tasha K, right? And she posted on one of her videos, she posted this clip of Will talking to Jada. And I guess Jada was recording him. Mm-hmm. And he was like, "Don't be recording me in my house." And he, in my house.
I know. Yeah.
Because that's his house. She just lived there. Yeah. He know everything that goes there.
He know everything that goes on.
And he was like,
Will ain't no dummy, y'all.
He was like, "This social media is my bread and butter."
Yeah. That's his thing. And Will is gallivanting all over town with that little Latina. Hello, the little young girl. Now he had another one. I can't think of her name. If y'all watch Unwind with Tasha K on YouTube, Tasha brought it out last year.
Yep.
Okay, because August Alcina's family contacted her. So she brought it out last year. Everything that happened that just came out, she knew ahead of time. Yep. But yeah, I think most men are getting caught up in the fact that women can be grimy too. Men's ego
How is it grimy?
Fragile to handle that their woman can do this to them, but that's not the issue here. They agreed to have an open relationship. So be it. It's the fact that you took advantage of this young man during his time of need. That's the issue. Now you got this youngest nose wide open, but you realize you don't want to give up that Mr. Independence Day money. My first rap Grammy ever money. So you go back and youngin don't know how to act. So now he pulling the bitch move and singing like a fucking canary to anybody else. Yeah, the thing about
because he was young.
Yeah, I feel like they helped each other in a time of need, and being that. Let me throw allegedly Will Smith and Jada are open. They've been doing it for years, so they know how it rolls. She probably didn't think he was going to get all caught up like that. Because when you fall in love with people, you fall in love. Yeah. Come on, we all done been there.
Yeah.
And sometimes you accept stuff that you shouldn't because you love that person. The blinders on, ain't nothing nobody can tell you. And this is why I love. You know, and then you got to think. And then August, like, oh my God. And then he's got basically the husband. The husband know what's going on. It's cool. He like, okay, wow. And he's probably thought it was going to elevate to something else. And when it didn't, he got mad, just like youngins do.
Yeah, youngins
had a tantrum,
got his feelings,
and he
doing interviews.
Doing interviews. He like, he's a little bit like the bitch.
NDA, baby. Make us sign an NDA next time.
Katrina said, "I think Will was mad because the dude was the son's friend. Is there no limit? Give yourself another youngster." I think it's because he was invited into their home. Yeah, it could be, but Will still had his women,
and he knew.
He knew. Cause y'all saw them post. Y'all go scroll back on my timeline and look at that collage of pictures. They were at the BET Awards together, dressed up.
Mm-hmm.
They were doing selfies together with filters. I mean, he will know. Ain't nothing get past Will Smith, y'all. That man is intelligent. He know everything,
and he don't care because he got his own life going on. Traveling with other women and having sex with all his co-stars.
He is Will Smith living the life.
Yes, he's living his best life.
Let me tell you, if it was any issue, trust me, he would come out and say that man is very vocal. And I was just kind of hoping, I was hoping this little ego came out and he would do a rap song against the entanglement. Because Will can rap.
He can.
He has lyrical skills. I was like, ooh, Will gonna come out with a song and gonna dust him and Rick Ross too. But maybe not. Maybe I know that ego want to. I know his ego want to.
But so when I saw the Red Table Talk, it kind to me, I picked up the vibe of he is the father, she's the child being she's in trouble. Scolded. Yeah, she's in trouble. Mm-hmm. How when your parents, I don't know if y'all ever had parents that were because me and my son's father will bring our son and we'll confront him together about what he's done. And so it felt like a parent confronting a child, look, listen, hun, listen, this is how we're supposed to do this. You got to keep your niggas under control, okay? Because all my bitches don't say it, okay? All my bitches know. Okay. I let you have this little thing on the side, but you ain't control it.
Right. Yeah. I think Will was mad at that.
That's what he was mad
at. None of these females came out about when Will done had his women. Y'all trust and believe. Okay.
So
I believe he even doubled back and went with Cherie. I believe they even, he even doubled back to that.
So it's he's control your men. I don't let them do it in my house. Let us don't get out like that.
Right. Now we gotta come out with now we gotta say something.
Now I gotta come out here and say, put you on a Red Table Talk.
Yeah, that's why he was like, entanglement, relationship. We gonna go there. We at the table. You gonna bring it out, okay? And just like he said, I gotta get you back. She said, oh no, I think you more than got me back.
And we already know.
Y'all already know.
So we really need to stop demonizing her because she's a woman, and this is the thing that women all the time. Women always take the brunt of stuff when they clearly have an open relationship. Yeah, he said this one guy just got way too caught up.
Yep,
he just August was too young and got too caught up.
Yep, that's all.
It's simple as that. Mm-hmm. So no one's wrong, no one's right. Will was just his ego was hurt.
Yeah, that ego damn.
Because I know one time it was one of the Red Table Talk. She checked him. She said, because he got an ego. And I was like, I don't want no big old house.
I know.
She said,
I remember she said that. And he was like, what? I remember, they said they got into an argument. He was like, all of this is for you. And she was like, this is for you. I didn't want this. I didn't want none of this. That's what I said, Will, that's a lot of ego to deal with, guys. I'm telling you. And Jada you know what? I ain't here for it. Let another woman deal with it.
Yep.
I'm good. I'm good. We done had the little fairy tale in the beginning, romance, Will and everybody want the Will and Jada love. Y'all want that Will and Jada love now? No. Because y'all ain't going that deep.
Nope. But they're a partnership. They're partners for life. They're life partners.
That's what they said. They're life partners. Ain't nothing coming in. He said it's nothing this woman can ever do, and I will leave her. That is unconditional love. This is what we're talking about, the conditions and stuff. Yeah. And they've mastered it. I'm happy for them. They have mastered, but they had to put on this Red Table Talk show for the masses. Yeah. And they didn't want to, because she still cares about August. That's why she came out and didn't want his bread and butter to be messed up from it and want people to think that he was a home wrecker when he wasn't, because she still has feelings for this man. If you don't care, y'all think about an ex you don't care about, you ain't saying nothing positive. You let him good. He ain't get no gigs. Right. Good. Yeah, I know. Good. God, come on, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Girl, he ain't get no gigs now. Good. I'm sitting back here sipping my tea. I ain't saying nothing. I ain't letting nobody know. She cares about this man. This is like she put her and Will's career on the line. Okay,
Yeah,
their whole everything, brand,
their whole persona
on the line for this man. She
Their
cared about
brand.
him. That shit. This wasn't just her sleeping with him to get. It was
'Cause
deeper than that.
because he tapped
Come on.
in.
He tapped in, honey.
I'm gonna need y'all to go
I'm
look
gonna
at
tell
that.
y'all that this inbox review need to clarify some things.
He hit that spot.
Okay,
She loved that boy.
okay. I'm trying to tell you. That's right. All the Hollywoods are free, but they all got this thing going on.
Boy.
He knew what it was. Hell, Will know what's up. Just like when Tupac was like, right. And Will, I remember that episode they
He
did.
said he was jealous of Tupac.
He was jealous of Tupac. He was so jealous because they both had that ego. And he was a Gemini. Tupac was a Gemini. Yes, he was, right? Yeah, that's the thing. They tried to blacklist August, and Jada did not like. She didn't like that. She cared for that man. She cared for him. It wasn't just her getting her rocks off on some young dude. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe that. I don't believe she was just getting her rocks on. I believe she genuinely was helping him. She wanted to see him, better him, just like a lot of us women do or have done. Let's keep it real, ladies. Let's mask off. How many of us women have helped men genuinely because you could see further than they could, and you want to see them do better, and you know what I'm saying? Okay, I got you. I'm gonna help you. Most women have been there.
That's part of the feminine energy. That's what
we do. We are healers.
That's what Dwayne Mooney was talking about that on one of our shows. How women will help you because he said a woman is for a man is their motivation to do better. So, yep. That's what we do. And he tapped in.
Yeah.
He tapped in.
That's right.
Yeah. Please look.
And he bragged. August bragging about it. Have you heard that Entanglement song?
Oh,
August is bragging about it now.
What did he say? I didn't hear it.
You haven't heard it?
I haven't heard it. Let's
listen to it. Oh my gosh. That word. Hollywood. Squeezes lime in my juice. It's the truth. It was too close to home. Not my son's friend. I couldn't do it. Yeah, but I don't feel like she intentionally set out to sleep with him. Yeah. I do not.
But one of the women that Will is with is the age of his daughter. Just like that. Yeah,
the one he always doing all them Facebook lives and YouTubes and stuff. Go check out his stuff, y'all. He financing her, y'all. Come on. Let's open eyes, guys.
She don't say nothing. See, that's how you keep the baggage. You keep the mouth shut. Keep that mouth shut.
I don't feel like she intentionally set out for that.
Absolutely
She wanted to help him. That was her son's friend. She wanted to help him. Then, she fell into it. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. She was like, oh my God. Next thing you know, it happens. Sometimes you just fall on, you trip and fall on it. On the dick. So oh man, it's happened. It happened.
Listen, I'm here for it. I feel like go.
Y'all act like it ain't never had. Y'all never been. Okay. It happens. Okay.
Ooh, buddy.
Not purposely, but
on accident.
Oh my God.
After I saw them pictures, I said, okay, I get it. Oh, I get it now.
She was like, I just wanted to feel good.
It is.
And when I saw the picture, I said, I see why I had it. Woo.
Now, you don't got to say nothing else, Shida. You don't got to say nothing.
I got that. I understand, goddess. Okay?
I understand.
We bow to him.
Yes. Listen.
Woo, right to tell all but, honey. Good God. Oh, Lord have mercy. Understand. I said it was some healing going on there. Y'all know about healing. Y'all better know. Y'all better get you some healing.
That's some real healing. Oh, she doing better than she doing way better than me.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been a rough year.
Oh man. Out of here.
It's been a rough year, but she had a good one. Woo,
She had that for a few years, honey. Mustafa said, I got help at 19 with a 31-year-old. She asked me, do I go down? I said, go down where, Ella? He said, 1 year later, I figured it out. Right. And that's the thing, y'all. A lot of men I know that I've, dated in the past, when you talk and you're getting to know people and you ask them about their first experiences, I'm going to say all of them said it was an older woman. It was an older woman.
Mm-hmm.
And most girls, same thing. It was an older
Yep.
guy. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Okay, Hopi Goddess Love. Which one of Poppy friends will you be with 10 years? I'm like, none of them.
I think one of my son's friends had a crush on me years ago.
Oh my God.
But I would never go there though. But if it was a son,
I don't need none of his friends. She not a like, yeah, she not that, but he was grown. He was grown.
Yeah, definitely grown.
Okay. She not a child molester. That boy grown. Yeah, he was grown, honey. Okay.
Did you look it up, Nita?
Did you look? No, that was Patrina. Patrina, have you seen the pictures?
Yeah.
Honey? He's grown.
No, Nita said that.
Did you see it, Nita? Did you see it? I gotta send it to you once. I sent it to you once for y'all. Patrina, that boy, yeah, but her son is like 27. Her son is like 27. Oh my God, she fell on the pin on purpose, accident. Right.
Look, age ain't nothing but a number, except for if except for if you're in elementary school.
He was way over. He was way over 21.
Once you 18,
it's
open. It's open for business.
I'm telling you. I know how many of y'all fast tail women was dating older men when you were a teenager. Because you didn't want the younger one.
Nope.
Oh, they ain't got no money, girl. They ain't got no.
Look, that was me. That was me right there. That's my exact words.
Oh my God. Lord have mercy. I was 18 dating a 23-year-old. What was I thinking?
Okay.
19, 21, 22, 25 years older.
Yep, I was 16 dating somebody near 20. He was what? I was 16 or 17. He was graduated.
Jaden only 21? Hold up. I'm about to look this up. How old is August? Let's see. Okay, August Alsina is 27. So he must be older than Jaden then. He must be older than him. He's 27, and they said it happened 4 years ago. So he was what, 23? He was 23 then. Mm-hmm. So that's way past 21, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's 27. I just looked it up. He was born September 3rd, 92. So he's 27 years old, y'all. He way past the age of consent.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all.
Yeah.
We got to open that.
He can sign those contracts to the music contract.
Right. He old enough to buy drugs and all that. And,
he old enough to get tripped on and
he sitting there tripping. Jada's trip had on the stilettos or YSLs or something.
He's old enough to be
tripped on. Okay. Just tripped, and it is what it is. It happens.
Oh,
y'all act like y'all ain't never tripped. Let's see. Jada is 48.
But she's not as old as I thought.
So Jada is 48 and he's 27.
He's only 7 years older.
17? What? 17?
7 years older than me. 6 years older than
8? Yeah.
Golly.
She's not that much older than us.
She in our age range.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
To the knee.
And because y'all got to think, you got men that's older. They got women that's 20 some years old, younger than them. You got these older men, these daddies.
Yep.
These daddies.
Yep. I dated a guy
Nicole
16
said,
years older than me.
Hey ladies, I know a lot of young guys who slept with older women. Yeah, they all do. No, most of their first experience was that. That might be what some of y'all need a little August.
Okay.
Let me tell
I
you.
know I do.
Look, you can tell these women, I'm telling you, they need an antidepressant, honey.
Mhm.
Okay,
A
because
little
Jada
August in your
don't
life.
really, if y'all know Jada don't really smile and stuff like that. She was smiling in all them pictures with August.
Yeah.
Okay, all of them. She was happy. Okay,
Mhm.
all the homies left me here to serve Dre. Old enough to be his mother. Ma ain't no
And-
different. Oh, Prince Mary. I mean, not Prince. They're going. What's that man name? Ain't nothing but a hound dog. Elvis Presley married Priscilla when she was, how old was Priscilla when he married her? 13, 14, something crazy like that. People been doing this for years.
It's not a big deal.
And back in the day,
I say, look,
women, the parents gave their daughters to these older men. Shoot, and they stay married for 50, 60 years. So it's just, it is what it is. Like we said, the society is perverted, in some way too much with the human sex trafficking and all the child pedophilia shit going on. They're perverted. But in other instances, like, okay, you got two grown consenting adults. So you want two grown consenting adults or you want child pedophilia going on? Which one? You know what I'm saying? Because you got to think about everybody at one point was a child. But once you're grown, 18 and over, you're of age, it is what it is.
It is. You open.
You grown.
Open season.
You grown.
You got grown.
You can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Grown man. And it's just as bad when it's an older man, younger woman. I like girl, I like me a zaddy, honey. Yeah, I like me a zaddy.
As long as they can still
give
them beets and watermelon.
Girl,
we can roll.
It's good. I'm here for it. Okay. Yes, men been doing this since the beginning of time. Yeah, they've been doing it. Oh my gosh.
They throws in cherries. Yep, cherries too. Yep.
Okay. That part is what bother you, Sean. We gonna open these eyes, honey. Okay. It's been happening forever. And they ain't gonna stop because a lot of women going for a lot of women. Yeah.
Look, I'm gonna have to switch.
Yeah, I mean, you got the ones going for the younger and you got the ones going for the older. A lot of people not going with people that age right now. It's like either this way or that way. You know what I'm saying? It's like wherever, depending on where you are in life. Like I feel like you got the women who are like the women that had kids early and now they're like in their 40s, kids are grown out the house. So they may go younger because they like, I want to have fun now because kind of they've been raising their kids. They didn't really get to enjoy a lot of stuff. And then so like the ones that maybe started later on in life that have kids, they're kind of like, oh, well, I want somebody older, more settled, secure, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's like going either way right now.
I've dated 16 years older and 12 years younger. I've been on both ends of the spectrum. So yeah, this younger one, it's a memory to behold.
Okay.
The older one, still memories to behold.
Okay.
A little more excitement on the younger side.
Yeah, it depends. I'm telling you, it's depending on where you at in life.
Where you at, what you want.
It sure is, because it's like if you got young kids and you're like, you don't want a youngin' around then, because then it's really like your child. So
they
once your kids get grown and they gone, you like, okay, Yeah. I fussed at my mom about her younger boyfriend. She ain't listen. Good. I'm glad mom ain't listen because look what she would have missed out on, and they've been together for 15 years.
Right.
Good for mama. Turns on Sports Center. Mustafa, goodbye. That's like, we need to get off. We've been on here for an hour and a half. Y'all got us like two chatty caddies tonight. Whatever floats y'all boat, y'all.
They're gonna say 2 hours.
2 hours and 16 minutes. Oh, we must start a little past time. Okay. Almost 2.5 hours. Well, as always, we thank you all for joining us.
Yes.
If you want more entertainment, you can check out some of our previous shows from when we were doing the Goddess Suite. And that's on YouTube. So look up Goddess Suite Media, I believe it is.
Goddess Suite Media page on YouTube.
Or if you want to look at some of our past shows, check us out on YouTube.
Goddess Lounge 2020 on YouTube. And yep, we're on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. Actually, we've been getting some hits on Facebook on our
Good.
Goddess Lounge Facebook page. So I need to go on there.
Awesome.
All right, guys. Y'all want to do the breathing?
We're gonna breathe it on out, guys. We talked about a lot tonight.
Yeah.
So
And
how many are we doing?
I
don't even know if Chin is still on. He'll catch it.
What we normally do with
is it
3 rotations? Or count to what? 7 in and 12 out. What it is?
3, 6, 10. Is it 3? What is it, Patrina? What's that breathing? Is it 3, 6, 10? Thank you, Nita. Thank you, Sean.
Bye, Sean.
Bye.
Nita, look it up, girl.
I'm gonna send it to you, Nita. Think the hubby on Instagram. Okay, we'll do 3, 6, 10. So breathe in for 3, hold for 6. Or is it 6, 3, 10?
Yeah.
Breathe in for 6 seconds. Hold it for 3 and blow out for 10. All right, ready? All right, let's go. Okay, inhale 6 and exhale 12. Okay. Inhale 6 and 12. Okay, starts limo bus up. Okay. God. Okay, y'all breathe with us, guys. Inhale for 6, blow out for 12. Exhale for 12. Ready, go. All right, one more.
I was looking at these comments, trying to laugh. Let's go see what. Oh, scroll down and see what Nita said. John said.
Okay, I give you a call tomorrow, Sean. She said, Nita, send it too. She said, I saw. Oh my gosh, too funny.
Y'all. So now you understand.
Now you understand.
Those that know, they know.
Okay.
All right,
Thank
guys.
y'all for
We
joining
love
us.
y'all.
Love y'all. See y'all next time. Have a nice
I'm gonna try to get V
weekend.
on the show. Maybe he could do some magic or something. I'm gonna try to get him on. He said they were doing poker night, so he couldn't come tonight.
Okay.
All right, guys.
All right.
Love
See y'all. Bye.
Bye, Facebook.
Bye, Instagram. Let's see. Bye, YouTube.